Good evening and welcome to this edition of the Evening News for today, Saturday, November the 11th, 2023. I am Jarrell Bryan. Thank you for tuning in. In the headlines, greater efficiency expected in 2024 at Albion Estate amid critical upgrades. Motorcyclist dies in East Bank Demerara accident. $2 billion spent on climate mitigation in Region 3. Plans afoot for other regions, JAGDEO. $842 million in contracts signed for rehabilitation of roads in Region 10. And MUSTAPHA urges BERBICE farmers to adopt new, innovative farming techniques. Now for the news in detail. We begin tonight's newscast by telling you that critical upgrades to the infrastructural and equipment components of the Albion Sugar Estate have been executed to ensure greater efficiency in the new year, the Guyana Sugar Corporation said today. Rupert Ryan joins us with the details.
In a statement on Saturday, Gaisuco noted that some 36 bridges were rehabilitated, some unusable for over 12 years, in order to improve access to the canes. Further, 22 tractors which were down due to shortage of spares were all repaired, and 95% of the field machines were refitted with new tires during October to increase reliability. Moving forward into 2024, the estate will continue to prioritize innovation and efficiency to further enhance its productivity and streamline its production process. This includes the acceleration of its mechanization projects to ensure increase in cane supply. The Guyana Sugar Corporation also informed that the Albion Estate exceeded its weekly production target by 4% in the week ending November 11th. This is the fifth time the estate has exceeded its weekly production target since grinding operations began for the second crop of 2023. This achievement will boost the income of workers at Albion Estate who have worked with a minimum of 80% of the days available for the week. This will earn them an additional day's pay through Gaisuco's weekly production incentive program. The Hydromet Office of Guyana, in its November 2023 forecast, has predicted below normal rainfall for the remainder of November 2023, and these conditions are conducive to the industry harvesting the remaining canes. Rupa Sinarayan, The Evening News.
A motorcyclist was killed after he lost control of his bike and skidded on the East Bank Demerara public road. Dead is 41-year-old Mark Marks, a resident of Charlotte Street, Georgetown. The accident occurred at about 7:30 hours on Friday on the public road at Pearl, East Bank Demerara. According to police reports, Marks was driving his motorcycle CM6193, proceeding south along the eastern side of the public road when he lost control of the bike. He fell on the road and skidded for some distance, in the process sustaining injuries to his head and other parts of his body. Marks was picked up by public-spirited citizens in an unconscious state and taken to the Diamond Diagnostic Center, where he was pronounced dead on arrival. Approximately $2 billion has been spent on climate mitigation measures in Region 3, Essequibo Islands, West Demerara, with Vice President JAGDEO revealing that the government also has plans for other flood-prone regions. Here are the details.
During his recent press conference, Vice President JAGDEO was questioned about the government's plans to spend money on climate mitigation measures. He explained that monies from Guyana's US $750 million sale of carbon credits to Hess Corp are available for use.
Funds for adaptation from the allocation, the first sale of the 30%. So those funds now are in a bank account, as I said before, and we've already had almost a year and a half now consultations on some of the infrastructure work that we've had to do in some of the regions to address flooding, or basically address flooding or irrigation.
JAGDEO recalled that they have already had consultations with residents in Regions 2, 3, 5, and 6. Additionally, the National Drainage and Irrigation Authority, NDIA, has outlined their plans for flood management in each community. At the same time, however, the Vice President made it clear that they are not waiting on the carbon funds to spend money on climate mitigation. It is here that he revealed approximately $2 billion has been spent in Region 3 already to prepare the Essequibo Islands West Demerara region for possible floods and other occurrences.
The plans are there, and we've already started implementing many of those. In the canal area, you would see a lot of work being done already. About $2 billion have been spent in Region 3 on structures and pumping capacity now that would ensure that the flooding that takes place around the canal area, that whole area, that's alleviated. We're doing the same in Region 5 and 6.
Joe O'Brien, The Evening News.
Following the on-site assessment in September this year, the team from the Caribbean Financial Action Task Force, CFATF, has produced a preliminary report which the Guyana government is in the process of reviewing and will respond to. This was revealed by Attorney General and Legal Affairs Minister Anil Nandalal earlier this week. The on-site assessment was conducted from September the 4th to September the 15th, 2023, during which the CFATF team interviewed a number of government ministries, law enforcement agencies, state agencies, financial institutions, as well as the private sector and professional organizations. At the time, it was reported that Guyana had scored favorably. According to Attorney General Nandalal, this has been reflected in the preliminary report. Let's have a look.
That preliminary report was received by us, and again, I am to report that we scored reasonably well, and the assessment was favorable, but the protocols provide that we are to engage with the assessors in relation to the report, and we have an opportunity to add, to question, to interrogate, or to comment if we feel that some part of the report does not accurately reflect what the position as we understand it to be here in any one of the agencies that were examined in the assessment. So we are in the process of doing so. That process will be completed by the end of November, and then a final report will be issued, and that final report will be handed to us and will be reviewed at the next plenary of the CFATF, which is scheduled to take place in March.
Coming up on the other side of the break, $842 million in contracts signed for rehabilitation of roads in Region 10. Please stay tuned.
Superbet, your best bet. Did you know that you have a chance to win up to 15 million with sport betting? Simply place your bets at www.superbet.gy for your chance to be the next lucky millionaire. Must be 18 years and older. Terms and conditions apply. Play responsibly.
Contractors, let the quality of your road constructions speak for themselves by investing in a walk-behind vibratory roller from Sylvies. Apart from improving productivity, our roller provides better compaction for soil and asphalt. Designed with the ability to turn, this machine also offers great flexibility for precise work near walls and sidewalks. Order it now before it's gone at sylviesonline.com or at our 31 High and Hatfield Street store.
Welcome back. You're watching the Evening News. The Ministry of Public Works on Friday signed contracts to the tune of $842.3 million for the rehabilitation of 19 miscellaneous roads across Region 10, Upper Demerara, Upper Berbice. Among the areas to benefit are Wismar, Amelia's Ward, Block 22 Main Road, 1.5 Mile, Blueberry Hill, and West Watuka, all in Linden. These rehabilitation projects will all have a 3-month deadline. Consequently, Public Works Minister Bishop Juan Edgell has urged the contractors to immediately get into execution mode. Edgell used the opportunity to reiterate the government's massive build-out plan for Region 10, which will continue into 2024. Just recently, instruction was given by President Dr. Irfan to pave 1,000 meters of roadway in Kumaka, along with another 1,600 meters at Old England, Siberia, Minister Edgell stated. Directions were also given for roads at crusher run level to be brought up to asphaltic concrete level. Additionally, works are to be done at Aichuni. Those include 4 concrete roads as well as a new road to be constructed at Black Bush, for which the contract will be awarded immediately. Minister Edgell has said that, along with 62 roads to be built, the 19 more added on Friday, and some $300 million earmarked for projects under the Hinterland program for Region 10, there is work and opportunity for everyone. As the Guyana government continues to make investments in the agriculture sector, Minister Zulfikar Mustafa says new and innovative ways must be implemented to ensure that this vital industry thrives. Our Berbice correspondent Andrew Carmichael has more.
These are exciting times in the agriculture sector, so says Agriculture Minister Zulfikar Mustafa. He made the comment on Saturday when he met with farmers on the west coast of Berbice. Meeting with farmers at number 7 village, the minister said that new and innovative ways must be implemented to ensure that the agriculture sector not only survives but also continues to grow. Zulfikar was there to listen to some of the concerns that affected farmers. Among those concerns raised by some farmers were the destruction of a dam to develop rice fields by one farmer. The farmers told the minister that the dam has become inaccessible. There is also a need for farmers' groups to be formed in some communities. Farmers also claim that the police have been impounding some of their sheep. The animals have no water in the savannas and have been coming out to residential areas. Farmers also spoke about salt water affecting them. One farmer called on the minister to provide feed for the sheep, saying that the cost for feed sheep is very high. The cost for celery seeds have also increased. Minister Mustafa said that the issues raised by those farmers were personal.
I haven't heard any major issue affecting the community. That's good, because it seems that the system is working in relation to the infrastructure-wise, the infrastructure in the community, that people are getting benefit in terms of drainage and irrigation. I haven't heard any issues about drainage. I haven't heard any issue about water, although now we are in an El Nino period and we haven't had the rain for a long time. I didn't hear that issue raised. I have heard any major concern about marketing for farmers' crop. Those are issues that I'm talking about. Those are issues that we have to address.
Mustafa said government recognizes the importance of the agriculture sector and will continue to invest in the sector. He pointed out that new crops are currently being produced locally.
Corn and soya for us, we have been importing over the year. We are still importing almost $50 million every year in corn and soya. We are hoping in 2025 that Guyana will be self-sufficient and also a net exporter of this important commodity, corn and soya. We have started large-scale production in the Takama Savannah. We have built 47-kilometer road leading up to that savannah. We have put in a 9,000 ton silo to dry the corn and soybeans in that savannah. We are now building a wharf at the Berbice River in the Takama Savannah so that ship can go directly here. We have 20,000 acres of land that were given to the private consortium that we have formed. We are building infrastructure. And we have a PPP partnership, a private-public partnership with the consortium that we have formed here, Private Poultry Farmers Association, that are doing the corn and soya.
Among these high-value crops are broccoli, lettuce, cauliflower, and carrots.
In 2021, we imported $2.6 billion in those crops in the hospitality industry. Today, we are producing most of those crops.
After addressing all of the private issues, Mustapha promised then to continue working with the farmers. The minister also met with farmers at Mahaika and farmers in Ithaca on the west coast of Berbice. He's expected to continue his outreach to farmers during the next weekend. For the evening news, Andrew Carmichael.
Yoga instructor Mohit Kumar has highlighted the importance of incorporating regular meditation and yoga practices in order to develop a heightened awareness of thoughts and emotions, thus empowering persons to respond to stressful situations with a sense of calmness, clarity, and patience, which will enhance their daily lives. Kamisa Slow spoke with a yogi and filed this report.
In recent years, the practice of yoga has gained recognition for its ability to effectively reduce stress levels. In fact, more Guyanese are now adopting to this practice and are gaining insights to the world of yoga and its numerous benefits. The evening news sat down with yoga instructor at the Indian Culture Center, Mohit Kumar, who has been practicing in this field for the past 10 years. And has been providing this kind of healthy lifestyle practice to many Guyanese. Kumar shared that one must firstly understand what yoga is and the benefits of doing yoga.
We need to understand yoga is the journey, and our life is also a journey. So we need to understand if I want to start a new journey or new start, just like if we are facing many problems in day-to-day life, and if I'm thinking I have to start a new thing, new start, so just start from yoga. You can just do in the morning half-hour yoga, and you can see your whole schedule from morning to evening, everything will be changed.
Having noted that regular practices of meditation through yoga can strengthen your ability to concentrate and improve one's overall focus, leading to enhanced productivity and performance in various aspects of life. Kumar shared the 8 steps.
There is a 7 or 8 stairs or steps, we can say, just like a yama niyama I am telling you. So first we have to focus on yama and niyama. These 2 steps depend our principles, moral principles, or our day-to-day life principles or disciplines, you can say. So firstly, just like we have to calm down. We have to, just like ahimsa, satya, astehe, brahmacharya. And niyama is soch, santosa, brahmacharya. Sorry, I am just telling again. Soch, santosh, tap, swadhyaya, or iswar pranidhana. These 5s and these yama and niyama, both are 5 niyams, or you can say rules.
While practicing yoga meditation, Kumar noted the importance of keeping a clean environment and practicing patience.
Soch is cleanliness. We need to clean everywhere in our house today lights. Yes, santosh means patience.
So basically, before you get into that, whatever environment you're using,
yes. Yes. Second is santosh. It means you have to do little bit patience. Just try to patience in your day-to-day life. In everything. What you eat, just patiently. What you work, just patiently.
According to the 30-year-old yoga instructor, incorporating mindfulness of yoga into your daily health routine requires consistency and practice. He recommended starting with short sessions each day and gradually increasing the duration as you become more comfortable. Yoga meditation classes are available to the general public at the Indian Culture Center located in Ann Irish Street, Queenstown, Georgetown, Monday through Friday. I am Kamisi Slow reporting for the evening news.
And now for a look at the bridge reports.
The Demerara Harbour Bridge will be closed to vehicular traffic on Sunday, November 12, 2023, at 4 hours for a period of 1.5 hours. Meanwhile, the Berbice River Bridge is expected to be closed at 15 hours 40 on Sunday, November 12, 2023, also for a period of 1.5 hours.
And now the local stock exchange market, compliments of Gassi. Back-to-back days of Limacall action start on Sunday. This and more coming up in the Sportscast sponsored by McCorp.